Yes, that's right. We go way back. Cheers. Hello, I'm Lynn Wells. Welcome to my home. This is Our Steak Supper Club. Today, I'm going to be making a pot of bean and ham bone soup, which is featured in the March issue of Our Steak magazine. This time of year, the weather can be so unpredictable, but you can't go wrong with a pot of bean and ham bone soup. What inspired me to come up with this recipe were the memories of going through my parents' home with my sisters, cleaning things out, keeping what we wanted to keep, like the bean pots and the casserole dishes and a special candy dish that Mom always had out. And I thought, what better recipe but to have just a collection of vegetables and beans and good ham cut up in a big pot of soup that was always good the next day. So we're going to start with using fresh dried beans, and I like using a Great Northern bean for this recipe. You'll want to pour them out in a glass bowl and fill it with cold water. Fill it like 2 inches above the beans. And then I like to go through them and just check for any old beans, or you might even find some small rocks in there. But just sort through them really good and discard anything that doesn't look like a fresh dried bean. So once I've drained the beans with the cold water, I'm just going to put them back in the bowl, and we're all set to get started. So now I'm going to get started by turning on the pot to medium heat and adding 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And now I'll add 3 chopped celery stalks, 3 carrots peeled and chopped. Now I'll add a large yellow onion chopped and 3 garlic cloves finely minced. I'll stir this around for a few minutes and let the onions and celery get just barely soft. To this day, anytime I cut onions and carrots and celeries and put it in a pot, that aroma brings back memories of Mom or Dad cooking in the kitchen for everything. Soup, spaghetti sauce, something about the blend of these 3 vegetables just brings back those wonderful memories of home cooking. Now I'll add 10 cups of chicken stock, followed by 4 cups of cooked ham that I've chopped up, along with 1 ham bone. And I'll add 4 sprigs of fresh thyme, along with a teaspoon of dried oregano. So now we've got all the ingredients in the pot, and we're gonna bring it to a boil and then turn it down and simmer it on low heat for about 2 hours or until the beans are super soft. So now it's been a couple of hours, and I'm gonna lift the lid and give it a stir and also a taste to see if it needs any salt or pepper. It smells so good. I'm just gonna taste the broth because that's really the heart of the soup. It definitely doesn't need any salt. All that saltiness from the ham has soaked through into the stock and the beans and the carrots and celery. It's delicious. So now I'm going to serve the soup and just garnish it. This is optional, but I like to make the food look pretty, not that this doesn't. Add a few chopped spring onions. One of the perfect things that goes with soup of any kind is homemade cornbread from scratch. But what's really special about this cornbread is I made it in my mom's cast iron skillet. It's old, it's well seasoned, and it just makes the perfect cornbread. And that's really what it's all about, is bringing these memories from the past into the table today. Well, guests will be arriving shortly, so I'm going to finish setting the table and get the butter out for the cornbread and fill up the tea for some sweet tea, and we'll be ready for supper club. So y'all know one of my favorite things that I got from my mom was her cast iron skillet, which she used to fry chicken in and sausage in the morning. So it's also a good cornbread skillet.
There you go.
So we got cornbread
That's great.
cornbread with our bean and ham bone soup. So y'all enjoy. So here's to all of our family who are no longer with us, but we're enjoying their treasures and dishes and bean pots and all the goodies.
The broth is delicious in this soup.
Thank you. It's got the stock is a good chicken stock with celery and onions and carrots, and then of course the great northern beans I love using, and they soaked overnight. No canned beans in this recipe, and then ham steak that I cubed up, cooked, and a good ham bone, and it cooks for about 2 hours. So I can tell all those rich flavors have blended just right. And tomorrow, it's going to be even better. So have y'all ever had meringues before?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So these are really, really good. Take one or two and just pass them on, but it's just a little something sweet after this hearty soup we just had. Well, it looks like it's been another successful supper club. Thanks so much for joining us. We hope to see you again. To see the full recipe, visit oursteak.com using the link below. You can also subscribe to Our Steak magazine to get recipes like this in your mailbox every month.